I feel like right now we're in like middle ground.
Yeah, this is middle. This is neutral territory.
I feel like this is enemy territory.
That's so good. All right.
Are we? Okay, cool.
Everyone on the mic.
I hope we heard our little geography lesson.
I'm never going to learn this city. I could live here for 35 years.
No, you will. It's so easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm never down here, though.
I mean,
Am I even down here right now? Like, where are we?
She calls this area downtown, by the way.
I'll leave.
It's true.
We're in downtown Beverly Hills, to be fair.
Yeah.
But downtown LA is...
It's like downtown. It's
But
like
what's in downtown LA?
Crypto.com arena, the worst named arena in the world.
Okay. I know where that is. What else?
Downtown.
Yeah, it's like the Hollywood Walk of whatever day there.
The Walk of Fame would be here, like in Hollywood, Beverly Hills.
This is where we are. Hollywood and Beverly Hills.
This
are kind
is
of the
where
same
we
area.
are, yes.
Close enough. It's all connected by Santa Monica Boulevard, not the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Which
everybody.
is two different things.
I hope you guys are learning geography like I am. Welcome back to the morning after. Today, we have a very familiar voice speaking with us. If you've heard the promo at the end of our episode, he's known for stealing the hearts of millions on the ice, but now spends his time sharing takes that are a little more hot takes. Adam Rippon is here today to spill some of his intrusive thoughts. Welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. No, I'll be honest right off the bat on the podcast.
Okay.
I showed up 15 minutes late.
You know what? It's okay because I'm honestly kind of used to people not being on time, so you're fine.
And I did everything I could. I know it's so like rude and unprofessional, but I'm not rude, but I can be unprofessional. So it is kind of lining up, but I didn't mean it.
First of all, I'm going to give you so much grace.
Thank
You're wonderful from the 5 minutes I've got to spend with you already, but also LA, as if you caught our conversation, LA in general, getting around this city is hard. And I feel like if you don't plan 3 hours ahead wherever you're going, you have a chance to be late.
Yes.
But who has time for that?
That can happen.
Yeah.
But I don't want to start off talking about LA. I
Okay.
want to start talking about the University of Georgia.
Oh. I mean, I'm so glad I wore this today.
Yeah,
okay,
go
tell
dog.
me.
I almost
Yes, go
wore
Dogs.
a t-shirt. Okay, here's the thing. I did not go to college.
Okay.
I like melt. Okay, did not go to college, but one of my best friends went to the University of Georgia. And I somehow a few years ago got this idea that like I want to do whatever it takes to get an honorary degree from the University of Georgia. So anytime I go, she like is from Georgia, and I've been to the campus. I buy things like unironically from the bookstore. I have tons of merch.
Same. This is
And
from the bookstore. Where we're
exactly,
in.
of course.
I was just there.
I get emails all the time. And I'm like, I'm not alum yet. So I have this plan that one day when I just kind of feel like I'm really in my own and ready to do it, I'm going to buy billboards because I feel like I could rally every student on campus.
Yeah,
Adam Rippon for honorary degree.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna add one in there. I'm gonna put Matthew with you because he never graduated. So both of you can get honorary
Wait,
degrees
did
together.
you graduate technically from
Not
Georgia?
from there, no. But I graduated, so I don't think I can. Well, I guess I could regraduate from somewhere else. I don't really know.
Well, you can still buy things from the bookstore. I mean, even
Obviously.
I've which is the kind of the
Yes.
main thing for me. Yeah.
Did you go to the main bookstore on campus, like right next to the stadium? Do you remember?
Of course, yeah. I
mean-
remember literally everything about that day.
Did you go during football season? When did you go? Tell me
No,
everything.
I did not go during football season, but I did see the stadium, and it's like unlike anything I've ever. I mean, the stadium is like unreal.
It's Southern football. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
it is.
It
It
gives
is
you
crazy.
this, like, I get so nostalgic talking about it. I cheered at Georgia. It's kind of how I met my husband.
Mm-hmm.
And just when we went back there, we weren't expecting it to hit us like it did, but taking our kids back, kind of letting them see, and they're like, "Mommy, is that where you cheered and you watched Daddy from there?" And I was like, "Oh my God, to relive those days."
Yeah,
so
I bet.
honorary degree is great, but you got to go like spend some time there and have some fun.
I know. Well, okay. Do you know Cutters?
No.
There's a bar, Cutters. Okay, then this joke is landing completely flat. It's all right.
I know where this is going.
Okay, well, there's
Interesting.
there's a bar, Cutters, in Athens.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And that makes sense. My friend is more of a bar girl.
Okay.
So she created this lie.
I'm a bar girl too, but I get it. Keep going.
Okay.
Cutters. Okay. Creative slide.
Dive bar girl.
Okay. Yeah. Like it.
And she created this rumor that Cutters is a gay bar. And it's not. But now people call Cutters a gay bar in Athens at
That's great
UGA.
publicity.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Cutters is
yes,
a gay
it's
bar.
a gay bar. So all you students there you go. There it is. Wait, it has to be somewhat new, and I'm very old. How old are you?
35.
Okay, so I'm very old like you. Love you.
Yeah.
Same age.
No, I also feel very old.
So
yes.
is your friend your age?
She's like 2 years younger than I am.
Okay, so she would have been there around the same time. Okay, Cutters. All right. I know you probably don't know the streets, but everyone look for it. So, moving on, we normally start this podcast with an It's a Lot.
Yes.
Did they tell you this?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I've listened to the show, so I know how it goes.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I had a lot of time when I was
car?
sitting in the car
I get
running
that.
15 minutes late. I could have listened to the whole
Is your,
entire
like,
series.
stress high? Do you get like anxiety stress when you're running late, or is it like kind of like a?
Okay. So I did everything that I could. Like I texted everybody that I like
Yeah.
had the numbers of like I'm running late. So I was like, I've done what I can.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I can do is drive literally like I'm insane and on the run. And I'm here.
And I mean, you made it.
Yes.
And honestly, you weren't that late. It was great.
No, it was, yeah, okay.
Okay, so It's a Lot. Tell me.
My It's a Lot. It's your show. Why don't you go first? I'm thinking.
Okay, well, normally I don't do one for guests, but I will do one.
Please.
Yes.
I'm not a guest. I'm family. Go dogs.
You're so right. Go dogs. Oh my God.
Yeah.
There you go.
You're Southern family right here. Yes, my It's a Lot, to be honest, and this is so bougie as hell, but this morning I asked the girls, my daughters, to fill up their waters. This is literally what an It's a Lot can be because I almost lost my damn
That
mind.
is so a lot already.
So all four of them have these waters that this nice gentleman gave him. They're very sturdy and very hard to open. And so we're kind of going through this phase now of like, you need to figure things out on your own because I've done everything for you that they can't even tie their shoes. It's a long story. It's horrible, but here we are. So like, Mommy, I can't.
I've heard about they can't open their own waters.
They can't open their own fucking waters. Yeah. It is, honestly, it's a disaster. But so these are like just like the water bottle. So I'm like, they can do this. Just like put some muscle into it.
Yeah. It's been done for thousands of years at this point.
Turns out, I mean, like, there's 2-year-olds that do this, and I'm not. It's my own fault. I know. So, anyways, they're in the back on here. Like, I'm making breakfast, and I'm like, oh my God. And I walk back there, and I'm like, I'll open them. I hit my point.
Yeah.
I open them all, and then I come back, and we have a crushed ice machine, which is fantastic for everybody but children. I'm telling
How
you,
so?
the entire floor
no.
is covered in crushed ice, and it is to be crushed on the floor. Like there's
Which melts on the spot.
which it does.
Yes.
But if you try to clean up too soon, then you have ice clumps, and you can't get the ice clumps. But if you clean up too late, then it ruins the floors. So here I am on my hands and knees, like doing the breaststroke, trying to get all the ice back together, and then I'm soaking wet, and I'm having to get here in an hour and 15 minutes. And then I start cursing at my kids. So my It's a Lot right now is I hate ice machines because you know what? That's what it cost me this morning.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry. I know. It was just
No, that's a
That was a
lot.
lot. It was a lot.
It's a lot.
emotions
I'm picturing you doing the breaststroke on this beautiful marble floor. Just
No, it's not marble. It's wood. That's why ice ruins it.
Yeah, you
true,
gotta
true,
be. Yeah, gotta be careful with that.
And you know, my 5-year-old's like, Mommy, you missed one. I'm like, you motherfucker. I will kill you. All right. Anyways, that's mine. Okay, go for it.
My It's a Lot is girl dogs. So we have 2 dogs, Tony and Tracy.
I love those names.
I love
for
that. I
dogs.
love yelling, "Hey, Tony and Tracy!" when we're out.
that's
Like
so
it's my
good.
favorite thing. And so we got Tony first.
Okay.
And we rescued him from this rescue here in Los Angeles called Pups Without Borders. And so Tony's from Mexico. He's from Tijuana.
Okay.
Love Tony. He's
Wow.
great. And so we had him for like 2 years before we were thinking, like my husband and I, of like, should we get another dog? And I was not going to be one of those people that was like, we have to get a dog for our dog. I was like, we're not getting one until Tony's like whipped into shape.
Okay.
Because I am crazy. So I did his DNA, swab that mouth, send that off to the lab. What is he? I want to know. Do his DNA. I find out he's like half pit bull. And so when I was young, I was like scared of dogs. And I'm like, okay, how the tables have turned that now I'm the owner of a 50% pit bull. So I'm like, if anybody knows this, I need to make sure he's like whipped into motherfucking shape.
You can cuss on this totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm gonna cuss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whip him in that.
So he is like, he can be like very excited and whatever, but he's a very like kind dog.
Great.
So then we found this other dog. And when we were talking about it, like I follow the rescue on Instagram and I saw this like one dog. They were like, we can't take any more adoptions. Like we can't take any more dogs into the rescue until we get rid of our oldest like residents. And there was this one dog, it was the first one on the page. And she was like, my husband was like, Tony's 50 pounds.
Okay.
And he's a very like medium-sized dog, like perfect size.
Okay.
He's
He's
perfect.
just like,
They make him yeah,
thick.
Yeah, he's thick because
Okay.
he looks like a dog that was like 35 pounds with hair, but he's short hair. He dense.
Dense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sink or float.
Sink.
Yes. And so my husband was like, I want another like big dog. And I was like, I think we should have like a smaller dog than Tony. And we like one time got the wrong, like we ordered the dog food, we got the wrong food. And I was like, let's just drive it over to the rescue. We'll give it to them. And so when we were there, well, we love them. And so when we were there, we were moonlighting the idea of getting like another dog. And they were like, well, what about these? And they bring up this one dog who's the size of truly a pony. And my husband's like, I think I can heal him. I was like, no.
Horse.
No, we can't.
Yeah. You need a vet for that.
Exactly. You need a stable. Yeah, like we don't have a stable. So we saw this dog and I could see that she was smaller than the weight that they put on her profile because she was standing in a little like cat climber thing. So I could see the size she was, but she was like listed as like 35 pounds. So my husband is like, the wires hadn't connected, right? And so I was like, let's go meet her. And we meet her, and she's 15 pounds.
Why did they do her dirty like that?
Well, why would you lie about a woman's weight in the wrong direction?
In the wrong direction.
Yeah.
That's a good
It's
point.
crazy.
Smaller the dog, I feel like the better chances.
Yeah.
Yeah, easier to take care of and adopt and everything. I don't know. It's bad marketing.
Exactly. By the way, this is still my "it's a lot." Okay.
Yeah, be clear.
And so that so her backstory is that like she was from Bakersfield, which is like north of LA, and they found her entire litter, like 7 puppies, in the dumpster. And so she was like 7 days old when they found her, and so she was like immediately with a foster family, but like she wasn't like trained like at all. She didn't really like. She was a foster, so like she
Yeah.
didn't have like a established name. She didn't know like she wasn't potty trained or anything.
She had nothing.
No,
Okay.
except a chip on her shoulder.
For your 50 pounds.
Yeah, She was like, they've been listing me as 35 fucking pounds, and I'm 15. I'm more than half of what they're listing me at. So I get it.
Oh my God.
So she was a year when we got her, and so it's like she's taking a long time to like kind of adjust. And I think because she didn't have a mom, like I start crying, that like she just doesn't know a few, like she has like weird interactions. And I think at the foster, she was like raised with cats. So she does a lot of like, so when she plays, she's like swatting and like, yes, she's so cute. And she's like very like loud. And so obviously I swab, do her DNA too. She's this big. So I'm like, she's got to be some like chihuahua. Yeah, she's a cat. She is a cat. And so I do her DNA and she's like 50-50. Dachshund, pit bull.
No way.
Yes.
Stop it.
And so when we go to the vet, I'm like, oh, who do you think the dad is? Because I'm like so funny. And they're like not like dead serious. They're like, the dad is the wiener dog. There's no way
Oh my God.
that the wiener dog could deliver like pit bull babies.
No
So I'm
way.
like, so there's like some stud, full-blooded wiener dog
Going after
fucking pit bulls
Gives
off
a new
the
meaning
street.
to punching up, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think this might be aggressive? Do you think 'cause
No more
its
aggressive than that
body's
dachshund.
long? Do you think because their body's long, everything's long?
No.
Oh,
No, because
You know what I mean?
I think the legs are short, and I would go by the legs than the body.
Okay. I mean, I'm just like picturing how this would even happen.
I think it takes some.
stepladder?
I think
like,
it takes
what are these dogs doing?
a willing pit bull
Okay.
She
Got
was
it.
asking
because it takes
for
some
it.
give and take.
Now,
So please,
Does
it's
Tracy,
your show. I'm taking it over.
No,
I will
wanna
go
know,
anytime.
Because we had a male and female dog before our now dog. But does your female dog, is she the boss?
She definitely, and she's, like I said, she's maybe
Half the stuff,
like,
yeah.
she's so small, and she will jump on top of Tony, and like she makes crazy noises that I think a mother dog would have bit out of her or something.
Knock it off.
Yeah.
You're right. Honestly, I can feel, I relate to that. Getting some things out of my girl's system. So
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
You just need to bite your daughters more.
Yeah.
And then they'll open all the waters you want. Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Can I ask,
Yeah,
what is
please.
the brand of water that's like Fort Knox?
Every fucking brand.
So
Doesn't
any-
matter.
any.
It's them. It's not the waters. I love them so much. It is them. I don't know if we have to work on our grip strength. I have no idea. But it's just like that's literally what they do to me.
Mm-hmm. But you know
I
what's
just do it.
a good quality is resourcing out work that you don't want to do. So they are being
Oh.
They're being brilliant.
Yeah.
It
Clever.
pisses
Yeah.
me off. And I'll ask them to do something. I'm like, hey, do me a favor. And my husband talked about this. Unpack your bags. And those bags will sit there for a good 6 hours until it's time for me to pack their lunches back in it. And their lunch boxes are still in there.
Yeah, my worst nightmare.
Okay. Well,
Children.
We're gonna
Not
get
even
to
the
this.
lunches, okay.
We're gonna get to that. I want to get to that. But first, obviously, I want to touch on your amazing Olympic career and everything leading up to that. Obviously, you grew up. Please tell everyone where you grew up.
I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania, home of the office. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
that's our greatest claim to fame, truly.
How far are you from like the bigger cities?
About like 2 hours, like any direction.
Oh, wow.
So like we're about a 2 hour drive from Philadelphia, about a 2.5 hour drive from Manhattan. So it's
Okay.
like right there.
Okay. So did they have like ice skating rinks when you were growing up? So how
Kelly.
did you learn this?
So I mean, East Coast, brutal winters.
Yeah.
And so we have this minor league baseball team. Like at the time, it was called the Red Barons, and now I don't know what the name is, but now they call them like the Little Yankees. So it's like the Yankees farm team. And so they.
I mean, I feel bad for the guys who are on the Little Yankees.
I know. Well, I don't know if I see. Like, I'm nervous because I don't know if that's the name. If there's something I've been calling them, I think they're just called the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Yankees, and I'm
Well-
like the Little Yankees.
Either way, I like it. Okay.
Okay. So they would freeze over that baseball field
Okay.
in the wintertime. And I always had this like vision that like I would, and the vision was truly, I'll give you the exact picture. I'm in like my bootcut jeans. First of all, I want you to know I'm 7 years old when I have this vision. Bootcut jeans.
Okay.
I'm in a fleece jacket that's like in the shape of like what a Paddington bear would be wearing. It's thin and toggle buttons. Okay. It's also minus 10 Fahrenheit.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's
okay.
freezing, but I don't care. And a muff. I don't know why. Like, like that. Do you know what a muff is?
Yeah, like the
Stick your hand-
tube.
Yeah, it's like what a
Nice.
Victorian woman would wear, like
Okay.
on a frozen lake. And I'm like, I'm gonna look like that. And then obviously, like, it's because I was so excited about like going skating, and my mom liked to go, and I had watched the Olympics on TV, and I was like, it's not that hard. And so obviously the illusion is like broken when they hand you like the blue plastic skates, and you're like, well, that can't be right. That can't be right. Well, whatever. And then like the illusion gets even more broken when my mom is like, you have to put on the full ski suit. And I'm like, huh? And where's the muff? My mom's like, what's a muff? And so I get out there and then it's like awful. And so hated it. And then but it was just something we did every winter. And then in 1999, and I remember because it was like everybody was freaking out about Y2K.
Uh-huh.
Like I said,
so
we're
good.
old.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
are.
remember this.
Oh my
Now, how
God.
old are you?
I'm 29.
I remember
Okay.
exactly
You
You
where
just
I
died a
was.
little inside as I said that.
I've been yeah, I'm dying. Yeah.
It's every time I meet someone
Yeah.
now. It's fine.
It's
I'm
crazy.
always the oldest now.
So I remember that like Y2K, they had just built this like rink in Pittston, Pennsylvania. It's as beautiful as it sounds. Pittston, Pennsylvania. And so it was this indoor, like a normal like indoor rink that you'd find like anywhere. They just built it. A friend at school had a birthday party there, and I just like took to it more. I think I just wasn't about like the outdoor conditions.
I mean, I can understand
Fair.
that. Yeah.
And I loved it. And my birthday's in November. And I just kept asking to like keep going and going. And then as a birthday present, I got signed up for the group classes. And so that's how I got
Okay.
started.
And you said you were
I was 9
10,
turning 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of old to then
Yes.
go and have the career you had.
Yes, it's definitely like much older than a lot of like my peers started.
It just
Slay.
means you were meant to do it. When, and you worked really hard and you're really good, not to me, but like you were meant to do this. When did you, because obviously, was that rink close enough to where you could train there? Like when did it become serious?
I
Like
think
not group lessons, but like, oh, I'm going to do this.
I think that my mom could see how serious I was about it because I'm one of 6.
Okay.
And
wow, the
so-
fact that she could see that when she has 6 children.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay,
And
good
that
for
she even
her.
had like the time to
That's-
watch.
I mean, like,
right? Yeah.
I'm sitting there going, wow.
Yeah, but that's because you're the oldest, right? You're the
Yes.
firstborn.
But you know
That's
what?
why.
My mom did say that like the more that she had, like the easier it became because like it's not like everybody's a baby. By the time like my mom had her 6th, like I was changing the diapers and doing like my mom had an extra set of hands. It wasn't like all little people being like, you know.
Yeah.
So it was way different. My mom said 2 and 3 were like the hardest amount of kids that she had, and then because she had 6 separate pregnancies.
Okay.
So nobody's like a twin or anything.
Oh my God, that's a lot of
Yeah, pregnant from
pregnancies.
89 till 2000.
11 years of pregnancy.
3 decades. 3 decades. 6 C-sections.
All of them.
Because I was the first one. I think like once you have one, they recommend that you continue to have them.
Yeah, they do. What?
Yeah.
Okay, and no one's an Irish twin? No one's your mother? What a
Yeah.
sweet,
Crazy. We're all
sweet
2
soul.
years apart.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Exactly.
About. You know, some are like a little bit closer, some are a little bit further, but just like about.
Do any of your siblings live here?
No, all of my siblings are out on the East Coast. I have siblings in DC, in New York, and then I have a sister who's like also on the East Coast.
Okay, nieces, nephews, anything like that
No,
yet?
no, nothing
Okay.
like that yet.
Okay, anyone getting married? I know
My
you're
brother
married.
just got married.
Okay.
And my sister's engaged.
Okay, it's a lot of weddings for you to go to, potentially.
Yes. Well, when we got married, my husband and I, we just like went to some office building in Encino.
Well, and I'm sure everyone thanked you for that except for your mother. Was your mother not happy with
Well,
you?
I didn't even, I called my mom on the way home. Because so my husband's from Finland and
Finns are hot.
he's hot.
Yeah, we're just
And
gonna throw that out
so
there. Finns are hot.
we didn't want his family to feel like excluded, and I didn't want. And my family's also like, you know, it's the same country, but it's still like
yeah.
far. It's
you're
like
right.
very far. So like
right.
we just felt like don't exclude anyone, exclude everyone.
We'll call everyone after.
Yeah.
Now, but she was happy for you, excited?
Yes, and
Okay.
she loves JP, and yeah,
I love that.
JP. Okay.
Okay, yeah, because we were looking at the names.
and I just too many
JP's.
letters.
Okay, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
I said that. I was like, there's a lot
That
of
can't be-
unnecessary letters in there.
Completely.
potentially.
His last name has 4 A's in it.
Yeah,
Doesn't that feel like cumbersome?
it does.
Here's
Yeah.
a question: who takes whose last name?
We kept, well, because I'm like, you can't change your last name that's like 4 A's. Like, you can't, that's so iconic.
That's true.
You have to keep it. And I also wanted to keep my last
You're,
name.
you're an Olympian. I'd want to keep my name too.
Yeah. I mean, I already have 2 A's in my first name. I don't need 4 more in the
No,
last.
that's a lot. Yeah.
And I was not about to go to the Social Security office and change.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Shit's not worth it.
And my sister's a lawyer, and she's like, we deal with people getting into so many issues with like last name changes all the time. That like different identifications don't match. So like somebody will have a birth certificate with a different last name than their driver's license and their passport, and then it's like it's always a nightmare. She says.
It really is honestly one of the worst things you have to do when you get married. It is the worst thing you have to do is change your name. And I still can't get into my Venmo. And I got married 10 years ago. And I think I had like a few $1,000s in that Venmo account, and I can't get in because they need my marriage license. Or they need my old phone number. They need my ID that says Kelly Hall, which is my maiden name.
Yeah.
And my marriage license, but my old phone number I don't have, so they can't. It's like a whole.
Oh, I hate when they do like connect the phone numbers.
Two-factor.
The
two-factor.
that should be it's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot. Two-factor. But
It
you know
never
what?
works.
It's great. I love two-factor for like when I can do
Really?
when I can do both factors. But when I can't, like if I'm like in doing something where I'm obviously using like the number that I have, not that I change my number all the time, but like I have a number that I changed a few years ago, and I have a few things that are like still on that like Pennsylvania number, and I'm like, I'm screwed.
Yeah, you can't get to it.
No.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I had an old number too that actually when I moved here, I gave the phone to Kira, and I feel like everything that got sent to her was like verification. She'd always just be sending me codes. That's all she sent me. For sure.
And it's always like late at night when you like can't remember, like your Amazon cart is full and like
exactly.
It is true. There's a reason that sleep number beds are the preferred choice of NFL players, and it's because they can sleep the way they want. And especially if they have a partner next to them who likes to sleep differently. It's important for these guys to get their rest and for their bodies to feel like they've gotten rest, right? But it's important for everyone, not just them. It's important for you and me. I mean, I need quality sleep so that the next day I can be the best mom and best wife I can be. If you have a job on top of that, then yeah, you need quality sleep too. So don't sacrifice your sleep just because your husband or your partner might sleep differently than you. And this is why we chose the Sleep Number Smart Bed. It's because we can sleep the way we like. It's the only bed that lets you make each side firmer or softer whenever you like. It's your sleep number setting, so you do it however you want. Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year is here. All beds are on sale, up to 50% off the limited edition Smart Bed. It's only for a limited time, guys, and it's exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. So if you need good sleep, don't look any further than Sleep Number, guys. Go to those stores. You can see the store or sleepnumber.com for more details. All right, so I still want to kind of ask about the Olympics because I'm sure you get asked all the time. But one of the things that I wanted to ask was about the Olympic Village. You weren't married at the time, correct?
No.
Okay.
I know that it's going to be disappointing when I
It's
tell
not
you
spicy.
next.
Okay.
Well, also summer and winter are like totally different beasts. So just it's like double the amount of athletes in a summer games. It's also warm and also everybody's
Sexy.
hot and naked. In the winter, what the most revealing outfit outside of like the figure skating event is maybe the hockey uniform, and they're in helmets and pads.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I didn't
Fair.
think about that.
And so another thing, it's not for somebody, like when I went, I was 28. So I was already kind of past that, like,
Go wild
connecting with the roommates to like get people out. Cause like you share a space with I shared a space with 5 other people. And so
5?
Yes. So like the way that it works
like your
with
siblings.
Exactly. I was like, I felt at home.
Yeah, you're good.
So there have been Olympic villages in the past that have like truly turned to like ruins. They're made of like paper mache and they just like fall apart. And it's so expensive to host an Olympics that like now they ask cities to have like some sort of plan of like what will they do to make sure that the infrastructure and the money isn't wasted. And so when the games come to Los Angeles, UCLA is going to be the UCLA campus will be the Olympic Village.
Interesting.
And so when in my Olympics in Korea, they had built all of these like this high-rise building that was all like apartments, and people had bought them already. So we had moved into these apartments that people had bought already, but it was like everything's covered in plastic. No refrigerator, no like appliances, like not everything was like hooked up, but it was like to show that, this land wouldn't go to waste. And it's like the money for the Olympics was spent to help like the citizens of like that city.
I mean, yeah, I do. I guess that's what it's for, and it is. But if I have reached the pinnacle of my career, and you put me in a place where it's covered in plastic, I walk in, I'm like, well, damn.
It is funny where it's like you wait your whole life to like go to this like place and to have this experience, and it's everything that you want it to be and more. But then there's like such like other little things where you're like. It is kind of funny when you think I waited my whole life to be in a basically like IKEA showroom.
That's what I'm picturing. I'm like, who's bringing out the little like sausages and on toothpicks?
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think about like my husband with the Super Bowl, like all the money goes there, and it is like a full on scene. They are taken care of. like that is there's no afterwards for a Super Bowl, to be honest. So like the difference.
You'd think
is
that the
wild.
Olympics would be the Super Bowl is the Olympics.
It is in America.
But I would think it would be the same for y'all. And were you a part of the cardboard beds? Was that yours?
No,
or no?
we didn't have cardboard beds. But I will tell you that like those cardboard beds are quite. It's just like it looks shocking, but again, it's like an initiative to show that like you're not going to have a bunch of shit and garbage when it's all done. It all can be recycled. It's just the box spring. Like it's the box spring, which if it wasn't cardboard, it'd be a brick.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's true. I didn't think about that. When they said cardboard beds, and everyone heard it over here and were like mortified by it. Even when they showed it, I was like, I mean, these athletes got to take care of their bodies, and they're asking them to sleep on cardboard.
Yeah,
that blew my mind. As I'm watching my husband get worked on 95 minutes out of 100 of every day, whatever.
Right.
I don't even know what that means, but you know what I'm saying.
There are 100 minutes in a day.
95
you only have 100 minutes a day.
95 minutes getting worked on. It's great. You know what I'm saying, though? And so when I'm looking at these players and you guys and watching them try to compete at their highest level, and yet you're getting shit when it comes to sleeping. I don't know about eating.
Well, when it comes to the NFL versus like Olympic sports, it's like the money is in the major sports here in the United States. Like it's the Olympics is more niche, and there's a lot of like attention on it like every 4 years. But like, if we needed to like find the best physical therapists or like the best, whatever, you'd look to, I said before we started, I used to live on the West Side. So like one of the rinks I trained at, like the Lakers train in the same building.
Oh.
So it's like you'd want access to those trainers.
So you can Playa Vista, right? Or around there?
El Segundo.
Same thing.
Same thing. Who cares?
Oh, you too. In
Us and our geography.
Exactly. Yeah,
Wow, we've
get it.
really been trashing on the West Side today.
I love the West Side.
I mean, I live there, so I appreciate it, but it's just I'm missing some like good food. You know what I mean?
Go to Local Yoke, Manhattan Beach. Shout out.
Manhattan Beach is another city, in my opinion, but that's a debate we can have another time.
I mean, this is all gibberish to me, so I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm stuck in the hot valley. Hot valley. I mean, it is.
It's hot. There's not a lot of airflow.
It's brutal right now. Yeah. All right, so your husband's in Finland.
Yes.
I can relate to that and the fact that my husband's gone. He's in camp right now, so he doesn't come home. And, it's sad. It's really sad. But then I get my TV back.
Yeah.
And I get my bed back. And it's not horrible. Like, it's a nice, absence makes the heart grow fonder, all the things.
Totally.
Do you feel that?
Yes. So, I mean, my husband lives here. So he's lived here for the past like few years. But ironically, while I'm talking about this, he's in Finland. We have a cottage in Finland that he built.
Yes, you do. Yes, he
Crazy.
did.
He built.
Yes.
That's hot. Can you paint this picture?
So
real quick?
so it was. We were thinking about getting married, and he knew that like he'd eventually like be moving, but it was COVID, so he couldn't come here. I couldn't go there. We didn't see each other for like 10 months.
Oh, wow.
A really long time. But in this like time, he was like, I'm going to do like a passion project I've always wanted to do. So he like built a cottage, and he like
just a passion project
because I want to. Well, he's like a home designer and stuff. So like, and he was doing mostly real estate and design work, but he really wanted to be a part of like a construction. And so we have this cottage. You're
married.
Nothing.
It's we.
Okay.
It's we.
Okay.
No, you're good. I got you there.
Thank you. And so he's in Finland right now, and I always encourage him to like, because he can see all of his friends, his family come and stay at the cottage with him. So I encourage him to spend like time there, and I'm hoping to like get out there for like the last like week or so of like his trip. But I think I love when we can spend time apart, because I think it just like. It's a great reset for you to like reconnect with like things that you like and doing things on your own time at home. Like I think it's really healthy.
Yeah,
and I still miss him.
Yes, and I'm like do my own thing, have my own life.
We get that. You didn't have to say that. We knew you did. But I will say, like successful marriages, I always think they're successful because each person has their own life as well.
Totally.
So they can always come back and talk about the things that they've done. And it's not like, hey, what'd you do today? Well, I saw you all day.
Right.
So
and then
fun.
your life is still your life.
Yes.
And you just enhance each other's life. I think that's what is so important to me.
I love that. And I think that's a really like important thing if you take anything from this podcast. Like I love that because I do think being an individual is always really important. And I found I lost mine for a while, my identity. no one's fault but my own. But when I married my husband and became the wife and then the mom, and I was like, well, what do I do? What am I? You know? I'm curious because my husband's kind of looking into retirement, not saying when, so everyone relax. But how has that been for you? Because obviously skating has been a huge part of your life for so long. Where do you feel like you are now?
Well, I'll tell you that like when I retired from like competing, I did not think that I would like struggle in the same way that like almost all of my friends did when they retired. And I didn't think that I would because I started working like right away, like in entertainment. I was really busy and I was doing a ton of stuff and I was like very preoccupied. But I think when you're an athlete, even if you're like an adult and you can do it on your own terms, which like I completely was, and I wanted to do I loved what I was doing, but I knew it was like time to take the next step.
Yeah.
Even though I was like, I knew it was the right time, I got to end on my own terms. I just didn't realize like how much of my life was so structured and I didn't even notice it. Where it was like, you know, in any other like job that you do, things like come up and you wait for different opportunities to like come about. But when you're an athlete, we could sit down right now and plan out the next 3-4 years. And I'd know exactly what I was doing during like every month of every year.
Yeah.
Because those competitions are scheduled, and that schedule is like something that gives you so much like peace.
Yeah.
That when I was not an athlete anymore, you didn't have it. It just felt like I could do whatever, and it's like almost intimidating to know that you can have so much freedom.
Yeah.
If you've ever been in the market for a new home, you know home shopping can be a lot. There's so much you don't know and so much you need to know. What are the neighborhoods like? What are the schools like? Who is the agent who knows the listing or the neighborhood best? And why can't all this information just be in one place? Well, now it is on homes.com. They've got everything you need to know about the listing itself, but even better, they've got comprehensive neighborhood guides and detailed reports about local schools. And their agent directory helps you see the agent's current listings and sales history. Homes.com collaboration tools make it easier than ever to share all this information with your family. It's a whole cul-de-sac of home shopping information all at your fingertips. Homes.com, we've done your homework.
Well, I would say like when you say schedule, that's huge because I do think the one thing you always, especially with athletes, you always have something to push for.
Totally.
And it's usually a game or a Super Bowl or an Olympics or something like that. And when you are a regular person, sometimes those goals aren't as easy to see or as easy to like sit down and write. This is what I want. As maybe you're experiencing that now. Like, what do I want to do? Who do I want to be now that I'm done?
Your goals need to be like outside of sports, flexible.
Yeah.
Because the goal can change and you need to be like okay with that. Like in entertainment, like you could be like, I want to be a late night host. And we can even see like right now that like late night is not where it's at.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like a lot
of
of the shows are not getting the same ratings just because of the landscape of how like entertainment has changed.
Oh, yeah.
So like maybe that dream or goal that you've had forever needs to
Become
change.
a podcast?
It needs to become Intrusive Thoughts. Give us 5 stars. Listen anytime you want.
Drop a comment.
Yeah, exactly.
Only if it's nice. No, I honestly am worried about my husband in a way of like, we don't know, you know, what his reaction would be. I know he has hobbies and I know he has things he likes. This has been a part of his life since he was, like 10 years old.
Yes. Oh yeah. It's
it's driven him his entire, this has been his drive.
I have a friend who was also an athlete, and he came to me and he was like, you know what I really like think that you should do is like, I think you should start a business because like some sort of like something that's like, it's always ongoing. It's very like athletes do really well in this space because they like to work hard. There's always this like daily goal. And so I've been working on opening a med spa.
Oh yeah.
Which I love.
NAD drip.
What'd you call me?
Have you been hearing about NAD drips?
I
drips
have.
or whatever?
Yes, I've never done the IVs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I love like the.
Have you done one of those before?
I have. I don't think I've done the NAD though.
Oh,
I take a pill, an NAD pill.
Oh, okay. Apparently, it's like the secret to living longer or something like that. Just low key, but
I've heard of it because I've seen Hailey Bieber get one on the Kardashians. Was that right or something?
Probably.
I've seen it happen.
I
An
love
NAD
it.
drip.
Yeah, in your IV. Yeah.
What does it do? I'm in.
I think
want
it's like
this.
cellular turnover or something like that. I don't know. Whatever the supplement does.
Guarantee you
Yes.
I guarantee you we have a ad that is this. So.
And
it's coming up
also
now.
you can take-
Yeah.
Miss Phil, enjoy.
Wait, I want to hear more about this med spa though. Like, what would be provided?
So I think starting a business, like so many things like I never knew that like I had to like learn on the go, like commercial real estate.
You gotta have a spot to have your business.
Yes, it's taken me. I literally found a spot with like in the last few days, but I
Oh.
a year ago was like, we'll be open in about 3 months. Huh? No, we
In
won't.
this economy?
Yeah, a year later, we finally found something.
spot.
Yes.
Can we ask where?
It's
are you
on the
thinking?
it's on the east side, so it'll be in like the
Jesus.
Pasadena.
Come on.
You can. If you live in the valley, you just go above everything. It's quite easy from Calabasas. It's the 30 minutes.
What is that road that's above everything?
The road that's above everything.
Is it like the,
The road
5?
less-
What is it?
118?
I don't know. You get to Simi Valley that way. From
Oh yeah, the 18 or
Yeah,
the
so-
21 or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll take it and I'll look. I guess. Do we have any names? You don't have to give them
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Is this like injections? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Lasers.
Lasers,
Great, we're
injections,
always in the market for
everything.
that.
Yes,
If you
everything.
need a nurse.
Well, yes, you're a nurse.
Well, I don't know if I got to transfer my license.
No, so
which I
wait,
don't
but
think
wait,
is
you
fair.
also just did a Moxie laser. Is that what I
Yes.
heard?
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
you
yeah,
can
you're
see
up to
it.
date.
I can't. No, I can. I only know because I listened to the.
Oh, I love you.
The podcast.
No, yeah, it's.
But wait, you said something
brutal.
on the podcast that I. Can we address something?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
please.
You were talking about like your skincare regimen.
Uh-huh.
And you were talking about like what you use, right?
Okay.
Okay. I think you
It was
brought
me.
this up.
It's like, what?
Okay. You said that you do oil and then moisturizer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if we had this like glass of water in front of us and you put oil in this water, like it
it wouldn't
separates,
mix.
right?
Yes.
But the oil goes up to the top, right? Because it's keeping the water
Shit, have I been
in.
doing this wrong?
Yes. So like basically what you've like think of like the water
What?
as
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. I spray.
okay.
I put my oil. I give it some time,
No.
and then I put my moisturizer.
So basically,
me.
the oil is because
I've
it's
been
like
working so well.
like basically you want to go from like your thinnest ingredient. Like you don't. It doesn't need to be complicated, but if you like doing the toners and like whatever, you need to
I
go
don't like
from
toners. I like-
thinnest to
Yeah.
thickest.
Okay, so what would that be? I use water
Spray, great. That's water, right? It doesn't get thinner
Oil.
than. Doesn't get thicker. Doesn't get thinner than water. Doesn't get thicker than oil.
God, that moisturizer seems pretty fucking thick.
Well, but the moisturizer is like water based.
So it's just not even penetrating the oil.
It's just sitting. So you're
It's
just
like balsamic vinegar in an oil dish.
so I need
Exactly.
to do moisturizer then the oil.
Yes. Because you want to seal the moisturizer in.
Oh shit! I was sealing. I was trying to seal the oil, and that didn't really
the
work.
oil isn't going to absorb into the skin.
Okay, tell me yours because
Yeah, what's your regimen?
Fuck
You're
mine.
glowing.
Who cares?
Well, I keep. I mean, like, do you use like tretinoin? Or
yeah. Oh gosh, it's hard on my skin.
I
but
mean, I get the retin-uglies every.
the retin ugly.
Yeah, that's what I. That's
What's
yeah.
that?
Well, basically, if you like use it to, it's like this prescription that you have to get at the dermatologist. Everybody should get it. It's like the truly like it's the holy
Holy
grail.
Grail. Holy Grail.
What is
And
it
sunscreen.
called? What is it?
Tretinoin.
Oh, it's a retinol.
Yes.
Yes.
And so it's like the whole, but if you're doing like, lasers like really consistently, like you have to stop the tretinoin before you do like the lasers.
That's
so
good to point out
So
for everybody.
yeah.
Even if you just.
I'm also not a doctor. Hello, not a doctor.
start with that.
Yeah. But you also, even if you just get a facial, you need to stop your tretinoin
Yes.
too.
So there are some people if they're
use
doing
a
like
retinol.
consistent like lasers, they might not be using it because there's downtime in between and after, so whatever. But in between your lasers and everything, like the tretinoin, and I'm telling you, get the prescription, go to the dermatologist.
It's cheap,
It's
too.
$10,
Yeah.
like $10 for a tube that lasts like months.
What else are you doing? I need to
Okay.
know because retinols are too harsh on my skin. I have very sensitive skin.
Push through. Stop. Stop it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, I will.
Push through.
All right, fine. I will. Tell me though, what else are you doing? Because
I know. Are you doing injectables? Because you're not aging like at all.
it's not like your skin just.
But
looks
you're
good, too.
moving.
It's my texture. It's the texture. So I'm always doing like a laser, or I try to do like a laser every like once in a while, like every like month and a half or so.
Okay.
So I try to keep consistent
What
with it.
laser? This is
Yeah,
like my
what
first laser
laser?
in godness, 5 or 6
I've
years.
never tried Moxie, but I have
the
been
laughing
using.
gas.
I never did the laughing gas either. Oh, I heard that
Well, I am very weak.
you might want to try Clear and Brilliant.
This is getting sold to me every time I go to the dang med spa. What's so brilliant about Clear
It's
and Brilliant?
it's like it basically they call it like, the lunchtime laser where you can like come in, get it over lunch and leave. And it's like you get a bit of like you're flush and you have like the sandpapery feel that you were talking about.
Oh, it's bad.
But then it's really unnoticeable. And like the next day you can like wear makeup or like tinted moisturizer or whatever.
I should have done.
But no, it's really, I mean, you have beautiful skin.
You're very sweet. Well, hopefully after this sheds off, I will.
But
Still
I
waiting.
wanted to make sure that because there's no
Yeah,
point
clearly.
that in using the moisturizer if you're putting it on top of the oil, like Vaseline and oil, they're like it's an occlusive, so it's like it's sealing in. So like you're not doing anything wrong by putting the oil on without any product, but anything you put on top of it
Is not touching it.
it's not penetrating.
What if
'Cause
I
also-
waited like 2 hours?
No. Because
Shit.
the oil is sitting
Sometimes
on the skin. But what you're doing, like, basically the rule of thumb is, like, the body knows how to, like, heal itself. People have, like, obviously, like, conditions or, like, whatever, like, severe acne. There's different things. But for the general rule, it's, like, don't go crazy. So, like, even if you're just spritzing and putting, like, oil on, basically you're, like, adding moisture and you're sealing the moisture in. You're just not adding any other ingredients or products.
So I have one more question. I know you're not a doctor, but I have to.
I'd love to like reiterate that. Like,
Yeah,
not
we
a
are.
doctor.
We're gonna reiterate. It's all
yeah.
right. They know that we talk about this shit all the time.
Yeah,
We're like, you guys know. But when I'm putting on sunscreen,
Yes.
that is a moisturizer. Do I need to put that? Where do I put that?
Last.
Always last with sunscreen, right?
Well, you
Yes.
just told me oil.
Are you using oil during the day?
I do, yeah.
Well, then you would do the oil on top of the sunscreen because
Like that counteracts.
I feel
Oil.
like
I always think of like sun oil.
I feel like that's
makes you
probably
burn.
bad for you though, because you're probably like reflecting a lot of
I don't know if
light.
you need the oil.
Maybe we need to. I'm gonna ask.
I
I'm gonna ask a
actually,
derm and I'm gonna get back to you.
yeah. Why don't you ask a doctor? Because I think in the beginning of this
Yeah,
episode I said I've never been to college. Good night.
Well, here's one rapid fire that I don't. It's not rapid fire. Do you want kids in the future? Are you thinking you guys want kids?
No, I already have
That's
Tony and
insane.
Tracy.
Tony and Tracy. Those names are fantastic. All right. Your most embarrassing fall on or off the ice?
My most I'm not really embarrassed by my falls, but I think like one hard one. There's one actually. I'm not embarrassed. There's one I'm really proud of.
Okay.
Where it was the first jump in one of my programs in like the Olympic season. I like messed it up. I put my hand down and I dislocated my shoulder.
Shit.
And I did like a small lap around. I put it back in and then I skated the rest of the program.
Okay. Wow, that's really
Tough.
It's well done. Okay. All right, that is tough. All right. If you could be besties with a Real Housewife, which one?
Well, I know Portia Williams from Atlanta and I love her.
Okay.
So
You're already
one.
besties.
oh yeah, already. Huh?
Okay. Which pro sport has the hottest guys?
I think rugby.
Rugby. I was
Yeah.
not going to go there.
Where were you going to go?
Soccer.
Oh, soccer. Anything that involves a lot of running, I think.
Yeah.
Cardio.
They're all European. They look nice when they come dressed.
Yeah, it's
There's a
cardio
couple
based.
TikTok accounts I need to show you that has some really hot rugby players on it. I wonder if that's
But I don't know any of them. Do you know what I'm just like? I think like the general
Italy, Spain, Iran soccer team.
in general, all of them. Yeah.
Do you think it's okay to propose at a sporting event?
God, if you're both terrible, yes.
Okay. I love that answer. We're going to end there because I fully agree.
Yeah, because I think for some people, it's like I don't want to yuck your yum. Of like, will you marry me? Like on the jump try, but that would truly like I would go, oh my God, wait 1 second, go all the way up the stands, jump off.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, your podcast, Intrusive Thoughts, is available everywhere. And where can we find you in particular?
You can find me on Instagram. Eventually, you can find me at my med spa.
We'll get you
you'll
guys
see
the
us there.
name. We will not be the ones working on you, so don't worry. All right.
And somebody who went to college will be working
Yes,
on you.
and hopefully med school, one of those. Rate 5 stars, like, subscribe, drop a comment, and we'll see you guys on Thursdays. TMA. Adam, to end this, we say have a splash. You say make a splash. Is that cool?
Yeah.
right,
Nothing's
ready?
been cooler.
Have a splash.
Make a splash.
Thank you.